Nearly 2 months after authorities say he tried to bring down a passenger plane, a former Alaska Airlines pilot is out of jail. It is 11 o'clock. Good evening. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. Our cameras were there when Joseph Emerson was released today. And now to Joyce O'Geary, live tonight outside the Justice Center to tell us what'll happen next. Joyce?
It was an emotional reunion with his wife and his family. According to the terms of his release, Emerson is not allowed to fly back home, so he's driving with his wife to California as he awaits trial. Joseph Emerson left the jail this afternoon and hugged his wife.
I'm so happy. My boys are going to be so happy to have their dad home. It's been a long time, and I'm just glad that this is happening. He deserves to be home right now.
Emerson accused of trying to shut up a plane's engines mid-flight in October. The 44-year-old told authorities he was on magic mushrooms, struggled with depression and lack of sleep at the time. He promised to follow conditions put forth by his lawyers and the state.
Stay in contact with your lawyers, sir. Abide by those conditions. Thank you.
Per those terms, Emerson was released on a $55,000 bond and cannot possess or use any controlled substances. That includes alcohol and magic mushrooms. He must also submit to drug testing, participate in mental health counseling, and is ordered not to be within 30 feet of any aircraft.
At the time of the incident, Mr. Emerson did not and could not form the mental state to commit a crime.
His release comes after a grand jury decided not to charge him with attempted murder. But Emerson still faces 83 counts of recklessly endangering an aircraft. He has pleaded not guilty.
So the question of fault is a complicated question to answer. Is he criminally responsible? No. Does he need help? Yes. Does there need to be change in the airline industry? Yes, absolutely.
Following that October incident, the National Transportation Safety Board called this first-of-its-kind mental health forum on Wednesday. Emerson's wife says what happened to her husband created momentum to help other pilots.
And people in mental health situations, in jobs that are in a sense silenced, or it's disincentivized to go get help and care that they need. And I think it's an important message that I want to be a part of and continue to be a part of, and I know Joe would want to as well.
The NTSB announced a panel to review existing mental health regulations.
We need to have a system that allows people to be more forthcoming and to have treatment for issues that shouldn't keep you out of the cockpit.
Disclosing mental health issues can lead to a pilot being grounded by the FAA. Emerson is expected back in court on January 19th. Live in downtown Portland at the Justice Center, Joyce O'Geary, KOIN 6 News.
Joyce, thank you.